Okay. Hi, guys. I know no one's here yet, or probably no one's gonna come, but I'm live at the moment, by the way. I know I haven't uploaded any videos or done anything in a really long time, and I was in the middle of that Fallout 3 Let's Play that we're trying to do, and I'm going to be completely honest that okay, at points I was really bored. But I was starting to get back into it, and then just life hit, and I couldn't stream as often. But now I feel like I'm in a place where I'm like motivated to do it again and upload more. But a lot of the reason why I didn't want to come back was kind of like feeling like I had to finish it all at once. And I know now I don't. If you guys want me to continue the Fallout 3 Let's Play, I would love to. I just want to like take a break just to play games with you guys. And I know taking a break is like, oh, you already took months off, but guys, I just want to enjoy what I'm doing here. So, but also Courtney's live in the back. I've written down sticky notes because yes, I have actually played it. Let me load into the game real quick actually. So, yes, I have played this game before. Have I actually understood what to fully do and how to get a good ending? No. I'll show you everything I have. I have no saved games because I haven't even got to like get to a point where I haven't died before I wanted to save. This is the only ending that I got. Oh, is it going to show the whole thing? Basically this guy came to my house like looking for the I almost called them walkers, the visitors, and he believed I was one and shot me on sight. Or we shot each other. I'll show him the thing. But this was like right after finally getting established. All I know about this game is like a little bit past the tutorial. I've been dying past the tutorial since. And I want to get a good ending. I have wrote down everything I should check within the daytime and then what I should do at night as well. I'm trying to get more endings. I got as far as the cult members coming into my house and doing the ritual, but then right after that this happened, and I know this isn't about the cult, so there's has to be another ending. But Scoosies. I know you guys are gonna be like, you played this game before, you know what I haven't even seen all the endings. I just got to the point where I understand kind of what to do, but not obviously not well because I die pretty quick each time. Is that one? That might not be the ending. The moment his shadow crossed the threshold, the house felt silent. Now all remains of you are the whispers. So that's when I accidentally let the main visitor guy in. This is the ending I was talking about. One trial ended, only another to begin. Now, in the eyes of the crowd, you are the one being feared. So that's all that I have gotten. Oh wait, I could show you. These are all of the characters I have came across on my own. But obviously, it looks like a lot. But I haven't really... Some of them I got annoyed and just like skip. And obviously we don't know who this is. It has a big question mark. It says 0 out of 10. So, before we start, I don't have anyone here really saying anything. I've gone past this tutorial so many times, but I'm gonna act like this is my first time just for you guys. I'll read out everything. And by the way, if you didn't know, I'm dyslexic, so this is reading aloud is just like difficult in general, but for me at least, but doing it more and more will help, right? I was always shy in school doing it because like it takes me a second, you know? Actually, we'll just go back from our trip. We just got back from our trip. Aren't you tired of staying at home? Yeah, I remember. I think we're this guy, but I'm not sure at all. We went to the beach, but it was way too hot yesterday, so we took off early.
Oh! Man down, man down!
Yeah, we're getting her ready for school. She doesn't want to go, but what can you do, right? Alright, I'll drop by later tonight. Okay, talk to you later, bye. Okay, so we're here. So, for my nighttime list, it's pretty simple. You can't really do much at night besides answer the door, but you always want to look at these windows to get everything. Your neighbor's house stands alone in the hayfield. There's no light in the windows, but looks like his family is asleep. Okay. So, let's look at this calendar. Rumalia 31. Rumalia? I hope I'm saying that right. Its skinny dog is standing in the footpath that runs through the field. It looks morningly, perhaps trying to find some food. It's also hard to like read aloud when you just hear dunk 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 dunk. Okay. A few junkards lay sprawled out in the street, but they're lying on the cold, hard ground and appears to be fast asleep. Things are good for them right now. I already know it's gonna be the neighbor, so. Hey neighbor, long time no see, how's life? Same as it ever was. Let me level with you. I came over for a reason. I've been getting a little worried about you. Something really bad seems to be headed our way. I just got off the phone with my cousin. She told me news saying there's some weird thing going on with the sun, and that there's people coming from underground, and they're calling them visitors for whatever reason. Creepy stuff, huh? I sure hope it's not true. I'm more like the sun is pretty self-explanatory. Like for whatever reason, it's getting hot as hell. Probably climate change. But visitors, yeah, that's what people are calling. That's what people are calling the people from underground. God knows why they're calling them that. I guess because they're visitors to Earth or the surface at least, or maybe because they're going around trying to find people's houses or get into people's houses. My cousin told me that being home alone is dangerous, so I came over to make sure you wouldn't end up hurt or worse. How are your wife and daughter holding up? Don't worry about my family. A good friend of mine is staying with us now. He's looking after them while I'm here. Great. Let's continue this conversation in the morning then. I'll see you in the kitchen when you wake up. See you in the morning. Yep. So, and also, like, once you check the windows at night, nothing else is gonna happen, I'm pretty sure. So you could just, like, beeline to the door. Now, nope, I don't look that way. Not anymore. And I hate sleeping next to that nightstand. Too many bad memories. I'm like, I don't know. Breaking news! Today at 6:28 today, a.m. At 6:28 today a.m., there's a powerful emission from energy from the sun. The burst of energy was far larger than scientists have predicted. As a result of temperatures outside have reached critical levels, the government has since declared a state of emergency. We ask viewers from refrain from going outside during the day. And next up, something lighter. So I always want to check these curtains in the nightstand whenever I can. You see ballerinas dancing gracefully across the stage in a strong but delicate leaps. Despite the elegance, the dance invokes ancient thoughts. If only someone could explain what's going on. Okay. So this radio, I found out really early on when eventually you get the cat. So I know how to use it, but I'm bad at getting the connections. I'm not like a master at it.
I also want to show y'all how I did it too. I'm very proud of the
Ooh, can you describe what you're seeing? Is there a fire? No, it's the sun. They're burning in the sun. Do not leave your house until dark. No, that guy haunts the streets at night. The pale one, he's not human. And the kombucha is how we save, which I have never done because I have never gotten far enough. So I'm gonna try to save as soon as I can, actually. Not like right at this second because there would be no use. Damn, so it is true after all. Well then, everything I said makes sense. Don't go outside during the day, and you don't. And remember, you have to let other people in. Why would I let strangers into my house? I know you prefer your distance from people, but you have to. My cousin says we don't know why. Wait, my cousin doesn't know for sure why we can't go bunkered down by ourselves. But she mentions if anyone comes and says, if you're alone, say no. Tell them that someone's with you. And why do I need to have other people with me? The people you let inside might bring something useful or share some interesting information. Don't forget to test them for signs of being a visitor. You won't have much energy doing that in the day with this heat. So you just want to test carefully. You'll have to take a real close look. It's strenuous, draining work. But don't worry about chatting with people. That won't take up any energy. So talk as much as you'd like. And be sure to look out your windows, TV and all. But there's no better source of info than your own two eyes. Then what? I'm afraid that's all we can do to try to survive and hope this nightmare ends soon. I'm sure the government will help us somehow. Maybe they'll lead everyone to a shelter or something like that. If they do, stick together with me and my family. Alright, that's it for me. Alright, I almost forgot. I'm heading back home tomorrow night. Write down my number. They just set up a line over there. It's 356-455. We'll keep in touch on the phone. Okay. Now that's really it. Crack a beer and get some sleep. By the way, I brought you a case of beer. My brother-in-law works in some brewery. not going back and hit the hay. It'll make you really sleepy. If you ever feel like you had enough conversations for your drink a beer and relax. So, I want to also make sure I refresh my memory of this. You could put more stuff in here. Okay. Crack a beer. Get to bed. I still don't know what cigarettes do. So, 3, 5, 6, 4, 5, 5. Okay. Just wanted to see if he had his phone on him, but I guess not. Anything else? Nope. Click. Click. I don't think anything will happen if you keep clicking it, but I hope. Okay. In the distance, you spy the house of your neighbor who is currently visiting you. Lights blaze through the window. It seems like the family's waiting for him to come back home. You see a few teenagers hanging out in the yard. They're sitting around without a care, chatting about something. They pay you no mind. There's a deadly silence outside. There's no one there. Even the few drunks have decided to not go out. Are they afraid of something? Okay. I answer the door now. Hi! Is my daddy there? Can you get him for me? It's okay. I was okay before, but now I'm really scared. There's a lot of strange people out there tonight. Tell me something about your dad. I know a lot about him. He's my daddy, after all. I know he likes to drink a little beer before he goes out. When he does go out, he always leaves me yummy lunch and dinner and a juice. But today I tried some of that beer stuff. It was gross. Blech. Why would anyone drink that stuff when they can have juice? Oh, please don't tell him I did that. How did you get here in one piece? I don't know. Everything feels like it's opposite day now. People stay at home and sleep during the day, and then go out and do stuff at night. I'm still scared of the dark, but maybe there's nothing to be afraid of, or is there? I'll get your dad for you. Good luck. Thanks, you too. I want to go home. It's scary out here. We're gonna play a new game me and Daddy made up. You have to roll dice and then move the stuff around like the armchair or the couch. You have to build a big pile near the door. I'll show you how to play another time. Bye. Can I come in? Or can I come in? I can't do guy voices because I'm so high-pitched. Can I come in? I was taking shelter at the bar down the road, but they kicked me out just like that. Why? I guess not everyone there is found my personality particularly palatable. But I don't mean anyone harm or anything. Don't worry, it's just like life's shitty sometimes, you know? Damn, this guy's like real. So what do you say, my good man? Can I come in? You sure you won't make any trouble? What do you consider trouble? Murder and violence disgust me to my core, but I won't suffer the trespass of others either. I like food and drink. I enjoy a chat when I'm in the mood. Does that sound like trouble to you? Why do you think it'll be different here? Why did they kick you out of your previous shelter? I consider saying something real rude right now, but thought better of it. I already told you someone didn't like me there. God knows who it was. Now, I have to think about it. Maybe it's a good thing they tossed me out. They could have eaten me alive back there. No one would have fucking noticed. Yeah, you can come in. Thank you. Trust in people doesn't amount to the hill of beans these days, but I appreciate your trust in me. Perhaps I even will know. I shouldn't promise anything. Hello. Sorry to bother you so late. It was just so hot outside and the TV said we shouldn't go outside in the sun, so could you find some space for me? Who are you? I live near the big city. The asphalt over there is heating up pretty bad. As you can imagine, I actually worked in the register at the local store at some point. I mean, I don't anymore. They fired me. I've always had a bad luck with work. What do you think will happen? I don't know. Will I survive? Who will help me? How much time do I have for people to help? I have no idea what happens. I guess I couldn't even wait. I have no idea what's going to happen. Like, I couldn't even guess. Doesn't all of it scare you? I mean, it terrifies me. You can come in. Here, thank you so much. Thanks so much, seriously. I get to live a little longer, thank God. This guy, I've gotten him twice, and one time he was a visitor, and one time he wasn't. Mind if I crash here for the night? Why are you so cheerful? Or there's enough anger out there already. Yeah, times are tough, but there's still so much worth fighting for. The next generation, art, the joy of life itself. If we just keep telling ourselves it'll be okay, then hey, maybe things will get a little easier. What's there to be happy about? There's plenty of reasons. I can't tell you but I can't tell you what should make you happy. What did you used to love before this all happened? Try to remember what brought you joy. We can't allow ourselves to wallow in despair now more than ever. Come in. I hope you remember what it is to feel joy. Maybe then death won't be the only thing in your mind. Okay. Is there more people? Did it say? Okay. So, we could just head back to our room. Check this. And check that. Okay, boom. Let's see what happens. Good afternoon, there's news. The sun is actively rising steadily. The sun's activity rises steadily as crime's level also reach a new high. According to recent data, the numbers of murders over the last few nights have surpassed average figures. Experts suspect that this is related to society's ever-growing anxiety about the visitors. Now over to just a moment. Our studio has just received a urgent transmission regarding contact with phenomenon that we are calling the visitors. Eyewitness accounts describe them as creatures that can intimidate the appearance of behaviors of humans. Avoid contact at all costs. In one case, a visitor was able to be identified with one telltale sign: perfectly white teeth. Our early reports seem to back this up. Yeah. I'm not letting something like that come into my house. Sources say that they encountered an unhoused person with perfectly white teeth who later turned out to be a visitor. That's all for now. Stay calm and don't leave the house during the day. Up next, more weather updates, but first a message from our sponsors. Buying groceries used to mean trotting down to the store, but with Rest Now, you can get everything you need by picking up the phone. Just call 050-747 and your groceries will be at your door within 1 day. For rest, delicious relaxation right at home. Check. Check. Oh, what the? You saw that? Okay. Check the radio. But please don't send anything other than eyes, teeth, fingerprints. We will accept and nothing else. Okay. Something about sending over. I couldn't catch on fast enough. Okay, look. Now, I'm not worried about him because each time I've ever played with him, he's always been chill. Yes, is there something you wanted? Why did they throw you out of the bar? I blame the chains of catastrophes that broke everyone's minds. The sun testering on the brink of explosion. The arrival of visitors, the economic crisis, and so on and so forth. It's all fucked. It fucked us all up. I'm getting fucked up reading. Some crumbled under the stress, some dove headfirst into the bottle, but me, well, rage drove me mad. I snapped, climbed into a bar, and screamed, "Stop fucking blaming everything but yourself. Let them weep," I say. Tears in the beer foam. Don't ruin the pint. Malt and hops taste better with salt. Nobody appreciates it, so why bother? Why bother? Now, this is the guy that I'm like, we gotta test him, because I'm pretty sure the first two people are definitive. Tall guy's good, other person's bad. He's really teeter-tatter. Everything will be okay. Still feeling cheerful? Not exactly cheerful, but I'm not falling apart either. We're still human, still holding on. We're not making the storm any worse than it already is. And when it's all over, I think we'll be able to forgive each other for all we've done. As long as there's compassion. As long as there's compassion, there's humanity. You with me? Let's test you. Go on, if it helps. Take a look. Perfectly white teeth. I wonder if a person's teeth says a lot about them. We'll leave you alone for now. I hope this will all end soon. How'd you lose your house? I remember like it was yesterday. I had just gotten fired. All I wanted was to go home, climb in my bed, and cry my eyes out. But when I got there, I saw a bunch of boots. I thought maybe my roommate had some friends over, you know? So I went up to her to find what she was up to, but as I got closer, I started hearing a strange sound. It kind of freaked me out, but I decided to peek quiet like and see what's going on in there, but I was only able to catch a brief glimpse of when my roommate lying motionless on the bed when suddenly, dude, I'm sorry, I'm struggling so bad. When suddenly, some grubby guy grabbed me from behind and said, "You can't go in there. He's not well. Come have a seat in the kitchen." And then he quickly pulled me away and sat me down at the table. I wanted to leave, but I was paralyzed by fear. Then I need to lie down. My stomach is doing somersaults. I just had my teeth fixed, though, if I'm honest. I can't really remember being at the dentist. Was I ever even there? God, I'm so nervous. I can't remember if I ate yesterday. Like, this is like the perfect, like, yeah. Oh God, if I was chased out of my home, fired from my job, and now I'm gonna run with my own head. Now I'm gonna get run out of my own head. Shoot. I'm scared of dying. Wait, can you cover my eyes? Do you have some kind of bandage? Yeah, so I was right. His teeth are white, but they're not like I'm pretty sure they have to look like that. So let's call the neighbor. Okay. 2, 3, 5, 6, 4, 5, 5. Call. Hey neighbor, good hearing from you. So you let a couple people in yet? If not, you should really start thinking about that. Got any questions? You talking to people too? You're taking me in people too? Yeah, I have to. My daughter doesn't really like it, but what can I do? There's no other way. She keeps begging me to take her outside, but just to get away from all the strangers in the house. But daytime's not an option, so we just go out for walks at night. Dangerous, I know, but what else can I do? Got any questions? How many signs does it take for someone to tell? How many signs does it take to tell someone's a visitor? Only if I knew. Nobody really knows how many signs it takes to be for sure. I'd say it probably best not to jump to conclusions though. Maybe they just went to the dentist before everything went to hell. Got any questions? How do you sort out the issue with the food? I got lucky you stocked up in time. If I remember right, you did too. But if you want something special, there's a food delivery service for us. I don't know their number. You'll have to catch it on the TV or radio ads. Got any questions? Bye. Hands up. Take care. Okay. We'll order something. Call for arrest. Hello, have you reached for arrest food delivery? Would you like to place an order? I always get coffee, but I don't know what the energy can does. Thank you. Your order has been accepted. Please expect your delivery tomorrow night. Okay, we called everything. We called everyone we need to call. I don't know. We already checked for radio signal. We already called neighbor. We called that. Okay, I think we did everything. On to day 3? Technically 2. Cucumber day. I'm pretty sure about this guy. I'm pretty sure. Okay. Oh, you can check the TV. Good afternoon. There's a weather forecast. A warm front is pushing into our region, bringing with it a heat that is likely to break all previous records. Meteorologists tell us to expect even higher temperatures over the coming week. With the sun's increased activity, we also expect stronger UV rays. For your safety, abstain from sunbathing, as high temperatures could also significantly increase risk of stroke. It is not known for certain at this stage whether being in the sun alone can negatively affect our health, but to prevent third-degree burns, please refrain from venturing outside. Unfortunately, sunscreen of all factors will no longer protect you. That's the latest for now. Check. Check. Okay. So, before I answer that, you see your neighbor and his daughter through the window. They're playing happily, trying to forget about the ongoing horrors, if only for a moment. I've never heard that. The bodies of the teenagers are lying on the ground. Someone's killed them. It appears to happen recently. The blood still hasn't even dried. A pale man. A man as pale as death appears on the footpath. There are strange folds in his skin. It is through his flesh and the wrong size for his body. You can't see his eyes from here, but you can feel his glance boring into you. You suddenly feel a sense of deep fear and prey that terrifies the visitor. That terrifyingly visitor passes through your house. That's scary. Okay, who's it? Hi. For rest delivery here? I didn't think deliveries were still running. You know, I didn't expect people to skip stocking up before the world ends. Before the end of the world. Apocalypse or not, I guess folks still gotta eat lunch. Deliveries might pay a pretty well right now, but the risk is huge no matter how you slice it. But damn, the sun. They moved us all to night shift because of it. Now, people order 20 liters of water at a time. I wish they would pay us hazard pay their tips for lugging that heavy stuff around. Sorry, anyways, I got sidetracked. Ready to accept the delivery? Yes. Here you go. Energica. I hope I said that right. Have a good day, or, I mean, I'm still not used to saying that. I've never seen this. Hey man, open up. The sun's beating down like a spotlight. I'm gonna go blind at this rate. Let me crash here for a couple nights. I won't hang out forever. I mean, I'm not what's the word? A freeloader. Shit's a total mess right now. Like hosting a A-lister and a dive bar, a dive bar with no crowd control. Why does it look like you haven't slept in weeks? Well, he just doesn't look like he has eyes. I don't see like maybe a little thing right there. Or as I sit up, I still don't see eyes. Maybe like right there in her. What do you have on you? Nothing sketchy. A mini amp and a couple bottles of water. I'll let you run the amp if you can actually shred. So this guy's like in a band. Okay. Heard they only found visitors. I heard they found a visitor nearby, so now they're checking everyone. Cool with me as long as nobody freaks out. Come in. Nah, I wouldn't go anywhere near that kind of shitbag. Yeah, that string beam. That's who I mean. Get rid of them, yeah? What string beam? You're not getting rid of the tall guy. You gotta go. Fuck it. If not you, someone else will let me in. Yeah, fuck you. I'm not getting rid of the tall guy. Just because you shred. This guy's like one of my favorites. Hello there, you human. How lucky we are to witness the humanity's final judgment with our own eyes. The earth is being cleansed of sin. The sun is doing its holy work. We're on a path to a new new world. Behold the fucking beam of blessing. What? You're still confused, human? Here, I'll break it down for... Let me break it down for you. I'll break it down for you in simple terms. The sun does not burn, it broils us alive without purpose. It's cleansing us of our sins. Our lust and greed is polluted in the in this world, and it has angered the sun. This is our reckoning, and it is a blessing. All sin will end, and we shall live righteous. We shall live as righteous fucking ashes under its glaze. What happened to you? What does it have to do with me? We shall all live deliciously. Deliciously, that's what it says. As soon as the sun is complete its salvation. Its holy rays will help us escape this torment, don't you see? You definitely see. That's why you're still alive. Come in. Very good, human. We can keep discussing this in depth. Oh, before I forgot, do you have any beer? Yes, I do. This guy, I'm always like, enough fidgeting and stand still. Could you help us? What do you want from me? I want you to let me in so I can get some sleep. I'm dead on my feet. I used to have 5 kids. This is the one. This here is the last one. I don't know where to even start looking for them. I just want to get some decent shut-eye. Are your kids dead? Don't say that. It's hard to look after a whole pack of these rascals, but nothing's happened to them. They probably just found their way to my mom's place. They always run off over there when they're sick of me, or their father comes by for money again. So will you let me in? I just have to rest and go find my kids. Sure. Finally a moment's rest. Come on. Get a move on. Pick your spot. We'll be out here by tomorrow, I promise. I think that's it. So we're gonna get visited by this guy tomorrow. Great. I hope we don't. No one dies. I'm gonna go around listening to the doors now. You're the only one who sounds weird, dude. At least nobody die tomorrow. Yep, it smells like someone died tonight. Good afternoon, here's the news. The anomalous heat is continuing to rise. The invasion of visitors have shown no signs of stopping. As such, the government has found a new organization to address the emergency situation. The Federal Emergency Management Agency, abbreviated as FEMA. FEMA employees can be identified by their yellow hazmat suit and gas mask. Merely days since their founding, the agency has already discovered a new way to identify visitors: dirt under the fingernails. Specialists say that this sign helps identify visitors who climb out of the ground. That's all for now. Stay calm and don't go outside the house during the day. Next up, a crisis report regarding a pale, manic But first, some ads. Turmoil, terror, and suffering, and all because of the visitors. But in an hour of need, just as our cries were about to be left unanswered, FEMA has come to our aid. These brave heroes from the Federal Emergency Management Agency are protecting us from visitor invasion. So far, the agency identified over 27,000 dangerous anomalies. Remember, you can help the agency by informing them about any suspicious activity around you. To do so, just hand suspects a notice slip to have them visit FEMA. If you ever start to wonder whether you might be a visitor, call our hotline 000-451. Help us help you, support FEMA, and join the fight against other visitors. Okay. I'm gonna test you because you sound... Oh. I'm gonna test you though. Have you always been like this? You know, no, not always. I used to be pretty angry at people and at the world and at myself. I snap over nothing, slam doors so hard I crack the frame. But at some point I realize all my anger does is destroy. First on the inside, then everything else around you. One time I lashed out at someone who only wanted to help me. Now she's gone. That moment broke something in me. I knew I had to change or I destroyed everything I touched. So I learned to let go, breathe, and to make peace, and that's how I got here. Go on if it helps you. Hands. Okay. My own two hands still got them, even after everything I've lost. You okay? How's the kid? He's tired, like me. He's shy around new people, so he's extra cleany. Kids struggle to handle stuff like this. They might not complain, but you can see it written down on their face. Sometimes I feel like it's my fault for dragging them into all this, but it's too late to change any of that now. Teeth. They're a little yellow, yeah. You know, I used to never care about them that much. I just didn't have enough time to, now I regret that. I'm gonna get 2 tries. Yeah, so pure chemicals, why not drink it if you need to stay up? Ah! So that's what that does. So, are you a member of some faith? Yes, human, but my faith is nothing like the lowly religions you know. I worship the Holy Sun itself, for she protects and loves us. But the imbeciles and sheeple only see it as a threat. They'll think it incinerates us all. Bullshit. The righteous anger is solely at its seeds of evil and heretics, for they are true sinners. May those who dissent never find themselves beneath the scorching rays of salvation. They seek the flames and are surprised when they find themselves burned. They seek out flames and are surprised when they burn themselves. Heretics? You're right, human. FEMA are damned heretics. They interfere in processes that are beyond our control, the control of regular people. They stick their noses where they don't belong. May the sun incinerate the beamless asshole who they threw my mother into that puddle. I don't think it's him. I really don't. But someone killed my tall friend, and I think it's you. Show me your hands. Okay. Leave it alone. So both of them are. I think they're fine. So let me test him. I need to test you. Teth. Your Teth. My teeth stood up for the truth, and they fell for it. Martyrs. You can see for yourself. Ah, he's missing teeth. I clean my teeth with a nice spear solution. It protects the enamel. Without it, I would have lost my teeth a long time ago. But someone killed my friend. And I don't know who. Family day. Let's call. Neighbor. 3, 5, 6, 4, 5, 5. So you saw what happened out there? Those teenagers got killed. I thought the streets weren't like that dangerous. I guess I was wrong. My daughter talked to me into going to play again. It didn't seem too bad until I saw the bodies. That's the last time I risked her life like that. God, I'll never forgive myself if something happens to her. She's my whole world. Who killed them? It was that pale, tall thing. I thought it only killed people who stayed inside. I thought I had it under control. I figured if I saw the silhouette, we'd head straight back home. But I didn't think what else she might see. Your daughter, okay? I don't know. With all those weeds, I'm hoping she didn't notice. But back at home, she says she saw a face in the grass. I'm trying to convince her it was her imagination, but she's really not biting. Be cheerful. Thanks. You take care too. So, we'll call FEMA. I don't know what to do. Tell them to get their butts over here. Hello, this is Federal Emergency Management Agency and Medical Division. We're now able to provide consultation services regarding official visitor screening procedures. Please state your question. What should I know about? Should I know? For accurate testing, we recommend avoiding tobacco products. Smoking may affect the condition of the teeth, leading to unreliable results. Please state your question. Okay. Well, okay. I didn't kill anyone. Like, someone here definitely did it. Honestly, I'm better off being alone. You can even talk aloud to yourself. Oh yeah, did I check the radio? No. Have your eyes become red? Spirit? Whoa. Body, please call 779. That's the psychics, I believe. I believe those are the psychics. Reports say a pale manic has been appeared on the streets of the city. From various testimonies, police have learned that his victims all have one thing in common: they were alone. Additionally, the manic likes to talk to their victims before committing their vicious murder. Police also assembled a sketch of the killer from eyewitness accounts. The suspect has a very pale, middle-aged man with black hair. He is also slender built and wears a single pair of pants. Further reports have been added that he sometimes also wears the skin of different people. This is information that's not been confirmed. If you see this man, do not open your door. Do not tell him you're alone. That's all for now. All we can do is sleep. There's a small group of female employees standing outside your neighbor's house. You wonder what they're talking about. Maybe they're taking in soil samples or looking somewhere to set up base. The charred husk of teenagers' bodies are lying on the ground. It looks like they've been there all day. 2 female employees are standing next to the bodies and are writing something down. And it's a good thing they showed up to take away the corpses. You'd hate to see what kind of diseases would spread if the decaying flesh was left out there. You see a group of armed soldiers through the window. Apparently it's a small squad that was sent here from the city to provide security for female employees. You hear some fragments of information about the pale man with a bare torso. Maybe they want to track down that creepy visitor. It's right here! It's right here! I go back to the window. It's right here! It's right here! Howdy. What do you want? Spacious house you got yourself here. I like it. I don't need anything from you. No, you don't. So, you alone? No, I'm not alone. It's your lucky day. I can hear some whisperings inside the house, but who knows where they'll be in a few days. And he just leaves. Ugh, I've never seen these guys either. Hello here. Lean on me for a bit. Maybe you have a room for us? Is your friend sick? Are both of you sick, or is it just one of you? We all suffer from depression to some degree. We knew where things were headed before all this trouble with the sun. Have you been following the news? It's been leading up to this, but I don't think the sun's gonna actually explode. Aren't you tired of carrying her around? Please mind what you say. Yes, it could be draining, but I can never abandon her. If that's what you mean. We both left our parents' house together. Now we have to stick together. No, okay. I get it. You don't know us. You might think we're just trouble, but I promise we won't. My younger sister, she's been having a really hard time. We got, what you call it again? Coffee. Here, take it. Fine. Fine, you can come in. I think our parents' deaths worsened her condition, but she's been like this for a long time now. Maybe she will snap out of it once we're in here. Okay. Female, please. So we meet again. I remember things that were different the last time we crossed paths, yet we still remain alive. It's a strange thing. I don't know how to explain it. I like to start a conversation with the divination? Tell my fortune by choosing a page in the book. Where should I open to? Somewhere towards the beginning. The death soon shall speak, but none will heed their words. Goodness me, how shockingly relevant. Though I suppose it's not much a surprise that we hear that now. What does it mean? I need you to think it through carefully. Do you have any insight to offer? Anyway, I only came here to tell you something. Events will soon begin to unfold. You will need to be ready. It may sound strange, but the cat must enter. I cannot explain how, yet I am certain it will help you. You can choose what you do with this information, of course, but as for me, I think you'll have to ponder on it deeper meaning of your own divination. Someone's gonna die tonight, and I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I couldn't find, yep. Now I have 3. Good news here. Good morning, here's the news. FEMA has taken new measures to address the ongoing visitor invasion, as now they have organized a quarantine zone to detain potentially dangerous suspects. FEMA has also identified a new visitor's sign that experimenting with those detained. Blood red eyes. According to FEMA discovered this sign after observing detained visitors, noting that the creature has increased photosensitivity, causing their eyes to become inflamed and red. That's all for now. Stay calm and don't leave the house during the day. Next up, a report on FEMA, but first, word from our sponsors. Once upon a time, 2 brothers lived near a dam. The daily splashing of the water made the river foam like a crisp beverage on a summer day. Later in life, the image of their childhood in mind, 2 brothers started Bobber Brewery together. Since then, Bother Cinery has become one of the best-selling beers, both at home and in bars. Bobber Cinery beer, drink the good stuff, drink a lot. I think now I can get beer like that. Okay. Test the radio. How did they steal? Damn it. Okay, I kinda almost had it. Oh my goodness. Oh, you could talk to them separately. Cool. But didn't you have a kid with you? Huh, he's still around here. Probably wander off or something. I need to know where my other kids would. Do you have a phone? I should call their father. That way I don't have to see his ugly mug again. I think it's her. Are you alive? We'll test you. I need to test you. Your hands. As you wish, my run befold nails. Training myself to absorb benefits. Open beer bottles and such, of course. Okay, let's call. Wait, we can't call. Okay, let's call. We can't call her husband, so. And there's a body right next to you, and you're just fine, so. Let me see your eyes. Okay. And then. They're shovels, not palms. All for the kids. I'm just gonna kill her. I have to. Finally, peace and quiet. No more badgering me anymore. How sad. She was in one. One of those magazines where you gotta find a certain person in the crowd. Must be annoying. And wish people would leave already. I'm not even that far into the game. I should save, but 5, 6, 4, 5, 5. I want to get like a good ending. I want to see what happens. Because earlier I said like I only got 2 endings, and both of them I think I died. Hey neighbor, thanks for calling. Honestly, I'm shaken up all by this. The murders, the soldiers, FEMA. They even showed up at my door last night, asked about people staying here, scribbled something onto a tablet, and then one of them took someone out of my house. Where'd they take them? Hell if I know. They said they said it was for tests. I thought these soldiers and government officials would fix things. Shouldn't have known better than to think they'd help us or get us into a safe place. What is FEMA? I don't know. Nobody really knows much about them. They came out of nowhere acting like they got everything under control. But how do you even spot the signs when they're all just normal human traits? Feels like there's something they're not telling us the whole truth. Good thing they didn't take your daughter. No way. No way in hell. I'm never letting that happen over my dead body. If those bastards so lay a finger on her, I'll tear them to pieces. Take care, thanks. I thought we end up living through these interesting terms. Assigned the visitor is now FEMA. Now, so many questions and not a single damn answer. Neighbor, I need to ask you something. If something happens to me, promise you'll look after my daughter. I promise. Thank you, neighbor. I knew I could count on you. Alright, I gotta go. Stay strong. Okay, let's call for rest. Hello, you reached Food for Rest. Sorry, we can't accept deliveries. You already logged in our system due to an unexpected demand. We have been forced to temporarily limit our orders that they can be placed per day. If you still like to place an order, try calling another time. Thank you. Okay. I hope I did the right thing. I know I haven't even talked to the sisters, but well, I guess we can now. I just need to gather my strength. If only someone would lend me some. How's your sister doing? I have to help her with a lot of things. I was able to give her a bath yesterday. I couldn't even get her in the tub at home. Nothing has changed for her, but thanks for asking. Depression can make things really complicated. I'm afraid that if something happens, we'll need to run. She won't even find it in herself to stand up. Or she won't be able to eat anything because she can't find the energy to chew or swallow. I'm so tired. I think I'll need to rest a bit. This is the end. How are you holding up? I feel like there's a blanket of change draped around my entire body. So very, very heavy. It weighs me down. I want to take it off. Okay. We checked that, right? Yeah. TV? FEMA, what is it? And why was it formed? The Federal Emergency Management Agency is a special government service that is formed to erase emerging crises. They're helping to address the many problems that are caused by the visitor invasion. It is not known for sure what exactly the agency is working on, but we can say with confidence that our fates are in reliable hands. The agency is made up of experts in various fields, including many distinguished scientists and noted researchers. If FEMA employees appear on your doorstep, we recommend you to cooperate with them and follow their instructions. Remember, help us help you. Support FEMA and join the fight against the visitors. Okay, it's nighttime, guys. it does give like creepypasta vibes, but I don't know. It's more different than that. Your neighbor's house, which he had just painted white, is now charred blacker than black. It seems that the fire is ablaze even now. Could someone have just burnt it down on purpose? What happened to your neighbor's family? Is anyone still alive? Worries through worried thoughts swirl in your head. You're overcome with a feeling of incomprehension and helplessness. Oh great. A pale man. The pale, creepy man is standing on the street, smiling. He is holding someone's decapitated head in a helmet. The head of a soldier, his face frozen in terrifying grimace. You're not sure what scares him more, the pale visitor or his own impending death. The entire squad of soldiers that arrived yesterday is dead. Just look, there was a it looks like there was just a massacre out there. Bodies are scattered across the whole city, and one of them is missing a head. Did the pale, creepy stranger kill them all? Yes, he did. Yes. Okay, I'm letting you in. Oh, I thought it was the daughter. Good evening. I'm from FEMA. We're making a few house calls in your neighborhood to check with the residents. Are you alone? No, of course not. My squad splits up into a few smaller groups so we can cover more ground. This shouldn't take up much of your time. Why are you wearing protective gear? Should we be wearing that too? No. But you could buy some of it if it would help you feel safer. We're in the process of studying the sun's effects on the environment, and it's important for us to be careful since we're spending so much time outside. So what happens next? Well, I'll take one person. We'll run tests and make sure they're okay. It determines if they're safe for them to continue living in this area. And we'll verify it if they're human, of course, too, of course. Do I need a pack? Is this your house? Then no, stay with your residents. If you need to evacuate, we'll let you know. We'll just take one person and be on our way. Just one of the sisters? Is that the one that's not depressed? I mean, they're both depressed, but like, is that the one that's trying to help her? Or have a good night. And now I know the daughter is gonna come. Hey, I hope I don't look too messed up to let me get in. What happened to your skin? That's exactly what I mean. It's conditional. I can't do anything about it. But for some reason, people think I'm a visitor. It's insane. Everyone's paranoid these days. I get it, but I'm not a visitor. What makes you so sure? Because I know what I am, and I'm not one of them. So you're gonna let me in or not? No. Alright then, have it your way. I'm off. I'm not letting you in. Hi, let me in. I don't know, people killed my dad, my daddy. Who did it? Visitors came to my house and they were sitting with us, and daddy was talking to them about something, and then they killed him. Now the house is on fire. Yes, come on, I know that's you. Do you know the bald man? Too many questions. Yes, I know. How will I help you? Who are you? I dance, I ballet, can't you tell? Does someone send you here? I don't think so. Why matter? Heh. Prove to me you're a person. 2 arms, 2 legs, 1 head. Not enough for you? Did I pass? Are you open or no? Yes, I make it. Come on, kitty. Here, kitty, kitty, here, kitty, kitty, here, kitty, here, kitty, kitty, here, kitty, kitty, moi. I don't think I can say that. Who died? Who died? Please. Good afternoon. You are watching the news. Due to a sharp increase in suspected visitors, FEMA has announced that is enacting a new protocol for safety measures affecting immediately. A full quadrant will be enforced across all major pollution areas. Travel outside your city or nearby villages is strictly prohibited. Please stay within your designated area. In addition, FEMA has revealed a new visitor identification procedures, hairless armpits. FEMA reported that the visitor has no visible hair in that area, making it a useful identification tool. The agency is asking citizens to wear the tests and comply with escorts to quarantine zones. That's all for now. Stay calm and don't go outside. Next step, a report on what you do if you spot a visitor. FEMA suggests if the visitor's phenomenon may be infectious to pose thus far undisclosed biological threat. That for some reason it's critical to report any potential visitors and isolate them immediately. If you can't hand over a visitor to a quarantine zone right away, issue them a special notice to appear before FEMA. During the next collection round, an employee will take anyone who has that paper for examination. That's all for now. So who died? Who died? Who died? Who died? Okay, you're still alive. Okay. Are you dead? Oh wait, I already... Oh wait. Ah. You. Let me test you. Teeth. Yeah, and you're dead. That's what she wants. Never thought she favored this big idiot. You're so alive. Do you think what's happening has scarce meetings? Human, tell me, why did I explain all of this to you, spoon feed you every tiny detail just for you to ask me the same exact fucking question? It seems I was wrong about you. You were truly beamless. Can't understand the true heart of transpiring at all. Fuck it, I'd kill for a cold one. Perhaps you have a yeasty offering. Sure. Thanks to the sun. Maybe a good step, but dark lacquer, my favorite. Reminds me of hanging out with someone in a bar. Great conversations, cold pines, couple snacks and dips, and the situation and the swollen face of a scrawny guy who has stared at us disapprovingly. Well, no reason to get upset. You may be stupid human, but at least you're kind. Let me give you a little thank you gift. Here, take this. May the Holy Sun have mercy on your soul. Oh. 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 Oh, dude. Dude. I can't check you no more because you're passed out. Dude. Oh my god. Okay. I didn't know that happens. Okay. Call the neighbors, see if anyone answers. 057. Would you like to place an order? 2 cans of cat food, please. I have cats now. Okay. So she killed the twins, I'm pretty sure. Now we only have 2 people in our house, and I was planning on testing him, but then I was too kind. So. to test the radio. Try to get anxious, got no one to talk to. Call this number and we'll connect you with someone. Okay. Feeling lonely? Okay. See if I got that number. Is it a new number? Phone roulette. Let's do that one. Hello, you've reached phone roulette. We'll connect you with your perfect conversation partner. Please hold shortly. Hi, hello. Hello. I need to talk to someone. So much happened recently. I tried reaching out to a friend and people I know, but no one answered. Then I found the phone roulette. Maybe it's not the best place for me to be pouring my heart, but I don't have much choice. I know it's not right to burn a stranger with all my problems, but you have no idea how much just talking to someone will help me feel so much better. Would you mind listening? Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you. I think it might be easier to tell you a little bit about myself. Is there anything in particular you would like to know? Where do you live? You said your friends won't answer? I'd love to try calling them again, but I don't know how. When the cataclysm started, I decided to leave my hometown, fly as far as possible from the heat. I promised to check on everyone regularly, check in with one of them and see how they're doing, but when I got here, I couldn't reach them. Later, I found out why their phone lines have been cut. The whole city was cut off from the rest of the world. Now I'm here, safe, but all my friends. The thought of never seeing those I care about again terrifies me. I miss the quiet days when life felt simple and the future was something to look forward to. Why'd you go alone? I didn't want to, but my best friend actually wanted to come with me, but he couldn't. He didn't have the papers to travel. When the cataclysm hit, getting them became impossible. So he was so crushed, but he regretted not getting them sooner. I wanted to help him, but I didn't know how. I think he was in love with me, you know. He cared for me so much, always supportive, always ready to listen. Even though eventually I realized we liked each other. I wanted him to confess his feelings first, but I guess he couldn't find the right moment. Then the cataclysm hit, and there wasn't any more time for that. I regret not telling him first. Well, you know a little about me. What's your turn? I don't even know where to start. Don't worry, there's nothing wrong with talking about yourself. I'm lonely, well, I don't have anyone I consider close. I'm lonely. I thought I had a relationship with my father. And then one day I stopped reading his son. Now what's all left of them is this house. I'm sorry, it sounds like you're not too much thrilled about the house you ended up with. It would have been better if it had burned down. I can't possibly imagine how you hate your father. If you want the house to burn. Hey, thanks for talking to me. Goodbye. Stay strong, okay? I wonder who was on the phone. I placed it orders up for cat food. I still can't. Well, if he's drunk, I don't think he can just like. Hello. pet the cat. You can't tell if the cat likes it or not. Okay, let's talk to her. I want my mommy. Tell me what happened. I don't know. They came in and started talking, and Dad said they were wrong, and then they said, Daddy, Daddy. I'll talk to you more tomorrow, okay? The girl doesn't even hear you. She's completely absorbed in her own grief. Yeah, sounds about right. Well, we should be safe tonight. At least. Okay. Oh, I gotta crack a beer. Because I can't. I don't need to test her, I don't think. So crack a beer. Yeah. You're looking at the ruins of your neighbor's house. A happy family lived there until recently. Now a ghostly shell remains. A strange feeling overwhelms you, as if you knew this was coming. As if death was coming to that house oh so very soon. You see a skull decorated at its stake, still wearing a helmet. Its skin has been burnt black and looks like someone has yanked out its teeth. Its head must have been out there all day. You can't shake the feeling that this grisly display of threat was possibly left behind by that creepy pale visitor. FEMA officials are inspecting the site of the recent massacre. They're taking all the dead soldiers' equipment and weapons to prevent looting. Probably didn't expect the pale visitor to survive against a group of armed soldiers. Now there's a few more body bags. Okay, I'm answering. Good evening. I'm with FEMA running a... No! Don't worry, it won't take long. What happened to the person you already took? Return? So, your teams are doing here. After screening, there's a mandatory quarantine period. They're staying with us for a while. After that, they'll be sent back from the quarantine zone. Fine. There's no... No! No! No, you should have took the... If you're unable to immediately transfer the suspected visitor to a quarantine zone, issue them a mandatory slip. They took the daughter. I needed to keep her. What? What do you want? I see. What did you think about the guy, the one in the suit? I don't know how to feel about him. Why I feel at all. Everything's been decided for us. A blessing, wouldn't you say? Or do you want to fix it all by yourself? I'm doing what I can. And what do you exactly expect you can do? Can you ward off death? Stop floods, the fires, the decay? Only thing you can stop is a heartbeat, so you alone? I'm not alone. Still scrambling to survive the world, are we? Why? Dogs rule the world now, and only dogs survive here. You understand what I'm saying? What I mean, yes. Things will never go back to the way they were. Life changed. You're falling out of the rhythm. Next time we meet, things will be interesting. Well, wonderful. The cat's with you. What to do with the one that brought it in is for you to decide. How did you know about the cat? I see further than most. A gift I was given. I don't see all, but I know what awaits further down the path you walk. Something terrible comes to meet you. You are not the cause, yet you will feel like the touch is the same. Perhaps they'll mention on the radio. Will you listen? What's gonna happen? I can't say more. I've already said too much. Treat this as advice, but as you wish. But for 2 days yonder, testing portends doom. When I came back here, I felt strange. Now that has subsided somewhat, I think you're on the right path. Hope to see you soon. Hello for rest delivery here. How'd you become the delivery guy? Just passed a few screenings. They checked all the signs, decided I'm human, and what do you mean why I end up still working in the middle of the apocalypse? Well, what else am I supposed to do? Sit and rot? At least out here, I can distract myself and not think about this whole shit show. Besides, my family are far away from here. I'm not around here. I only came to study at the local university. I'm on my own. Being on your own isn't bad. Yeah, sure. You're the one surrounded by people in your house, so that's easy for you to say. Alright, I've gotten an order delivered to you. Ready to take it? Accept. 2 cans of cat food. Have a good night. Howdy. Y'all home? Are you looking for someone? Ain't looking for nobody. Mama just needs somewhere to lay her head, darling. Whole darn neighborhood gone clear. Ain't nobody knows where to. I've been running since, looking for a place to hunker down. Why did they evict you? Said our building took a mighty solar hit. Some wackadoo like that. Yellow fella rushed through a few folks in their hungies and grabbed a few of them up too. Told others to get like nothing happened. Come in. Oh, you're a blessing. Don't go opening up for any old fella like that. You're not gonna want. Second you do, they'll be dragging both of us to who God knows where. Anyone else? Hey, friend. Mind if I crash here for a bit? Everyone else is either at home or tossed out. Or who knows what. I thought I had a bunch of friends, you know. Figured we stick together by this, but I'm here. I used to live with my ma and nana, but we got kicked out, debt collectors. The whole thing's a mess. So you got a bunch of angry people after you. No, they're not after me. They're after my ma. She was just trying to protect me, never told me about it. Basically, I would be burdened. I wouldn't. Basically, I won't be a burden. I'll tell you everything. Just let me in, friend. Damn, you're a lightsaber. Lightsaber. You come find me later, alright? I've got some weird ass stories that'll blow your mind. Are we done now? Yes. Okay. Please nobody die. I think this is our first night with no one dying. But the freaking girl. Emergency broadcast. Wildfires are now sweeping across the forest regions. Experts believe abnormal high solar activity is to blame. While this full scale of disaster remains unclear, the fire crews from nearby cities have been destroyed to contain the blaze. Despite the fires, the visitors continue to terrify the nation. FEMA announced a new identifying sign to aid the public in their fights against the visitors. Aura film photography. Dark patches appearing on a captured image is a strong indicator that subject might be a visitor. Stay calm and remain indoors during sunlight hours. Next up, a word from our sponsors. And it's just, I've read this before. I'm starting to get impatient. Ah. Okay, let's see who's here. Our radio. This is a total acknowledging code for it to use. Please don't let anyone. Why did FEMA evict you? Why didn't they talk to you? Hell if I know, darling. Those fellas in suits can't get no read on them. Always marching around, barking orders. Why do they reckon? Who do they reckon they are, anywho? Bet they don't know jack, just acting all high and mighty. Say they've been knocking on y'all's doors too. One of them keeps hanging around this place. They taking over buildings now too. We weren't just raised then. Once it's fine, but come back again and again, no shame at all. Where's the nerd? In here? Oh yes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe they'll just burn up. Maybe I'll just burn it all. Just kidding. What's with your friends? Aha. We'll meet them back at. We all met at all met in theater school. I actually majored in theater production, and let me tell you right now, anyway, friend, I wouldn't recommend it to anyone. Or theater in general, honestly. It might be looked as classy from the outside, but nobody appreciates the stage anymore. I mean, if you're doing it purely for the art, you don't mind being broke your whole life, be my guest. Sure, there's a few big name companies that that the plays are famous, that plays the famous stages, but they're rare. Everything else is low budget stuff. People would rather see a movie because it's cheaper and flashier and easier. So yeah, just one big disappointment, my friend. Let's test you. Yeah, no problem. What do you want to see? Teeth? Oh, sure, I smoke sometimes. I hope that doesn't sting too much. Okay, teeth seem normal. Okay, you seem fine. I'm gonna do one more on you. Let's do a photo. Oh, pretty good, pretty good. Pretty good auras. All good. You've passed? Pretty sure everyone here is good because no one died. But just to make sure, we're gonna look at your teeth. Oh my god. So, what? An old gal like me wanting veneers, so she ain't. So now she ain't no right to live no more. Well, they're gone now. Okay. I need to test you one more time. We'll do a photo. Go on, darling, why not? Ooh, this is looking bad. What you say? What you say? An aura? Reckoning that the darn thing's busted. They cleanse you out. Y'all ain't like an apple pie. Haha, that tickled mama. Go on, honey, shoot. Once mama's gone, my broad will come. They'll come for every last one of you. Good thing I tested you. And I'm gonna sip the kombucha. And save. And we're gonna take a quick break. We're gonna take a quick break because it has been, if I could see the time. I can't see the time that I started, but it's been a bit. So we're gonna take a little break and we'll be right back. And we're back, people. We're back. Let me get back in the game so you can see.
84%.
Okay. A new night. Look at the windows. You see a woman crying over her wounded husband. You can't tell if he's alive or dead. Tears streaking down, she drags a heavy body away from gunfire. You left with a single thought. Things will only get worse. I was trying to order some sushi, but then the sushi place freaking closed! And so we had to settle for pizza, but the path along the field was littered with bodies of those who have tried to run. Nearby stands a man responsible, a FEMA officer. He holds a rifle, still drifting from the barrel. Panicked people rush to nearby houses. They bang on doors, desperate for shelter, but no one seems willing to let them in. You see the fire? Looks like no one's coming tonight. Well, I mean, there's those people running. He's snoring. She's not there anymore. I guess my two only people are right next to each other. He snores.
The only thing I'm struggling with is courts. I can't find a solid.
We interrupt this program with some breaking news. Reports of civil unrest are coming into neighboring cities due to unresolved circumstances. FEMA forces to seal off the area. Please remain in your homes. Stay where you are and wait for further instructions. And remember, support FEMA and join the fight against the visitors. That's the latest for now. Next up, some ads. Up next, a special report on the nature of visitors. What are visitors? Ghosts? Creatures from deep underground? No. Neither are a sci-fi novel or a cheap headline. This is our new reality. Rumors continue to swirl about the visitors' true origins. Are they aliens? The Walking Dead? A lab experiment gone wrong? According to authorities, these are all baseless theories, studied to show that a visitor is a human who has come in contact with undetermined biological threat. Methods of transmission remain unknown, and FEMA urges everyone to stay alert for signs of visitors. If you believe you've been exposed or are unsure where you might be a visitor, call the FEMA hotline. That's it for the latest now. Stay tuned and for more after the break. Even the hardest workers need a break. With some Marlboro cigarettes, you can take a deep breath and truly unwind. Marlboro cigarettes for real men. Disclaimer: the company is not liable for any harm that may occur to the lungs or lifespan. Consumed at your own risk. Now available at delivery for arrest. Food delivery. Call this number now. FEMA officers are shooting. Do not go. Someone please help. No one in there. No one in here. No one in here. I'm gonna give you some cat food because we're gonna take in some people tonight. Who knows, maybe death will pass your home by tonight. Let's call for a rest.
I already can make it. I just gotta be able to make
For some kombucha, we need kombucha. Hello. You can't, basically. Let's call the phone roulette. Huh. Now you may be wondering why I'm not calling. I'm listening to humans speak. Do you think what is happening might be some scarce meaning? Armpits? Prank lover, eh? Well, give them a sniff if that's what you're into. Okay. This will result in sun's life-giving rays. Though his holy beams were released life's invigorating moisture. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe I'll burn it all. Just kidding. Okay, there sucks. What about your friends? Oh, right. I never finished the story. I jumped around a lot. It's hard to stay focused on one thing anyways. My friends were all actors, producers, sound guys, light techs, that kind of crowd. We used to get wasted from one day. I even rented a small stage for my birthdays. 100 people would show up. And it was amazing. Imagine 100 people coming just to celebrate you, man. Those are the days. But the theater world is toxic as hell. Everyone's out to undercut everyone else. No money, too much stress. Over time, those parties stopped. And I realized that most of the people who would come on my birthdays weren't really my friends. They were just there. They used me when it suited them or talked shit about me behind my back. But hey, don't get me wrong. I sat down and made a list. Figured out who to kick out to the curb. Your eyes. Probably noticed I have a creepy thing in my eye. I have no idea when it popped up. It just scared the bejesus out of me, though. No problem, friend. What do you want to see? Shit, I haven't showered in forever. My bad. Armpits are just armpits. Hairless, though. And he hasn't showered. He should have hair. Okay, oh, will you relax? Everything's fine. Don't wave that at me. Well, what can I say? You're a dangerous friend. You get to decide who lives and dies. That's fucked up. Yeah, it is. Oops, sorry. This is the basement. I still don't know like much about it. I just see a bunch of potatoes, canned cat food once you buy it, and then this like you crouch down. So I'm imagining you can like dig out, or maybe I don't know. They can get in. Let's check the fridge. Pest control. I never done that.
else for you to do if you like to stay the last
Okay.
2 minutes to search.
A group of evicteds stand at your neighbor's ruined house. They're in shock, whispering among themselves. They likely want to take shelter there, but is there any place left to hide from all this? Any place in the world? It's day 7, Township Day.
So you do get conquered.
On the path stands a man armed with a rifle. He seems completely insane. His jacket is covered, torn now. Teeth, eyes, who knows what's else? It's hard to make a sign from here. What if they want trophy? If he kills... What if he kills not for defense but for sport? Whatever the case, hope you know he's... and you're not his enemy. On a pole hangs a man with a sign, "You took everything from me." Was he robbed, or did FEMA take his family? Your mind races, but there's no answer, only guesses. There, much better. Oh, howdy, my lovely wife and I are looking for a safe place for the weather to weather the storm. Would you mind if we crash here for a bit? Only if it's no trouble, of course. What if you're the trouble? Well, I guess I can go look for some shelter somewhere else. My old lady is exhausted, though. She needs some rest. Can we stay for a little while? If it's not too much to ask, I mean. Can't your wife handle herself? Can't your wife talk for herself? Of course she can. Honey, will you say something? She's really tired. I'm sorry. But maybe we can talk another day. If we meet again, of course. Right, darling? Oh, forgive me. I shouldn't be pushing you like this. Please, friend. Forgive my intents. But you try to push yourself in my shoes. My wife is very weak these days. She's tired quickly, and I'd do anything for her, you understand? I love her dearly. I'd give you the shirt on my back if it could buy her safety. Speaking of that, we got something, but it's not my shirt, but how about kombucha? I'm willing to give you everything I have. What will you say? Fine? Standing there, honey. She's just shy. Her normal self soon. We needed the kombucha, we'll just kill. Oh my god. Hello there, dearie. Walking all the way here took it all out of me. Let me in if you could tell. I might pop a minute to rest. What? You chose to walk all the way over here specifically? No. I didn't plan to come here. Don't be silly. Yet fate has a habit of bringing us together. No meeting is mistake, my dearie. Since I'm here, that means my feet brought me here for a reason. My eyes landed on your house with a purpose. It is always meant to be, I assume. You could have just kept walking. Why did you stop here? Huh? You got a few wigs in your ears, dearie? I'm tired of walking. Here, I have a chance to chase my breath, maybe have a nicer natter. That's enough for an old lady like me. You tell me something, I'll spin a yarn in return. Share and share alike. Then maybe these bones can rest for a while. Sure. Thank you, dearie. I can tell you'll be entertaining host. Maybe I'll finally find out what's been going on around here. Let me in, pal. What happened to you? I got caught in the midday sun, cough cough. while I was putting out forest fires. I'm the only one left from my squad. The rest, the boss just wouldn't let them leave. Now they're on shift internally. What are you gonna do? I wanted to keep putting out fires. I wish I could have died back there instead of the guys. But they made it pretty clear. I've done enough. Now I can't get home. Public transport ain't running no more. And the only thing I can do is rely on human kindness. Thanks, pal. I don't think I'll be in your hurt for long. At least I won't die alone in the dirt. They gave us a slip of paper before we went out into the fires. It's a mandate telling us to report to the FEMA quarantine zone, but why go there if everyone who does ends up dead? Here, I don't need it anyway. You can throw it out or use it for something else. Okay. We don't need to worry because we fed the cat, so... Good afternoon. We bring you some important news. Hi, Princess! New details have emerged regarding a recent incident that unfolded in the city. It seems that the city's quarantine zone came back under an armed... It seems that one of the city's quarantine zones came under attack from an armed individual. The suspect motives remains unclear at the time. It is known little to the attacker. It is unknown if the attacker has any accomplices. Notably, several unverified individuals also escaped the quarantine zone. Since this silence is the harbinger of death, a sinister quiet has drained the soul, but worse, the emptiness has risen ringing. A distant funeral kneels, growing ever louder. The bells toll for us, filling our ears with endless din. Filthy thoughts caught in the webs of wax. An fertile nest where visitors thrive, tangled deeply in sticky substance. Cerium indunes. Up next, a special report on temporary suspension of corpse disposal. Today's incident has sparked numerous theories. Some reporters describe a lone shooter with other mentioned armed groups dressed in a hood clothing. However, the city's greatness challenge may still lie ahead. Due to the lockdown measures imposed, corpse disposal in the surrounding areas have been temporarily suspended. Residential inspections, however, will continue as scheduled. If you are capable to cremate the deceased, do so immediately. If not, please wait for the situation to resolve before surrendering any accumulated remains. That's it for the latest. Now stay tuned. Okay. Okay. I can catch it. Come on, baby, don't pout. Where are you guys out on the street? Oh, they were on the way to visit my darling wife's mother. Realized it just in time we weren't gonna make it on our own. Well, stumbled into our own place. Thanks for letting us in, by the way. Come on, babe, don't pout. I thought I took in more people. This door? There you go. Oh, dearie, I'm getting old. Where are you from? City born, I am, dearie. It had a little hunt in the high rise. No wee cottage in the country, no crumbly old husband or grandbabies to speak about. So I sit myself on a bench most days. Could feel a little life in there, you see. Oh, but the things I've heard. But when all this hogwash started, well, I didn't like it anymore. But how do you feel when everyone just starts dropping like flies? Steps into the stairwell, there are always poor souls lying there covered in white cloth. Heaven, it's enough to make you wish yourself gone rather than keep watching such sorrow. So I toddled off looking for a place where there's stories to hear, life to feel. Looky here, fate has led me straight to your door, dearie. Now, I'm no churchgoer, but in the times like these, well, feels like heaven itself guided my steps. So goddamn what? How are you feeling? It seems like worse than ever. Cough, damn it. I don't think I'll hold out longer than a week. It did ease the pain when you let me in, though, thank you. But I'm just sitting here while the rest of you guys are out there dying. I could stay with them. I could have stayed with them. It's not like I got anything to lose. I'm already on the way out here after all. I'm gonna test the grandma. Whoop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Look at my fingers. They can't count stacks or measure right. They give you enough. They give enough to keep you from running out. So you have 6 fingers on each hand. Photo. You're wasting that film on little me, oh well. Now what? Move on. Eyes. Oh dear, are you sure you want that? My eyes are like windows for light in the house, for truth and people, but mine's are dusty. The glass is cracked, moths are kerned long ago. Don't look, dearie, there's nothing there. So this is what my life went on to. You don't blame me? You want to check? Well, here goes a look-see. I used to gaze into people's eyes, too. This reminds me of those days. Okay. I don't mind. What does it matter to me, my dearie? I've always wanted... I'll just... Yeah, I was right. And then I'm gonna go in here. Drink. And just... I want to test you. Just... I don't know. Think. Fine, I'll eat. I'm going to after. Give it to me. Look, I agreed to a photo in the first place. Doesn't mean anything to you, apparently not. Easy there, big fella. You wouldn't mind shooting a poor defenseless woman, would you? Oh, damn. Okie dokie. So, I don't think he was one. You can tell if he likes her or not. I think we're safe now, though. Oh, I forgot to call, bro. A group evicted by FEMA has settled into your neighborhoods. Though little remains, the basement seems to be intact. A small pocket of safety. How long can they keep hiding? Hospitality Day. Wild dogs roam in the street, their bodies bear shallow burns. Hunger wears them thin. Inside your house, don't fear them. But now you can't shake the feeling it's better not to go outside. A small group carries their belongings nearby. They whisper carefully to not be heard by female officers. Looks like they're from quarantine zones. They're moving into former residence house. Now the hanging man looks like a grim welcome sign. Well, we require more test subjects from you. The sooner we get them, the better. Bring back the ones you took. You are in no position to make demands. You've done nothing but try to get in our way. And look where it's gotten us. We recently had a wipeout of visitor colony. That place used to be my hometown. Wondering how long is this going to continue? We're still studying the cause of these effects. Stay out of our way. Hard to say when things will return to normal. We'll need to run more tests to keep things under control. Cooperate with us, and this will be over before you know it. I have to hand you over someone again? Yes, but this time we'll take 2. Doesn't matter who, just hand over 2 residents now. Everything will go back to normal. No, I'm done. For fuck's sake, have it your way. You enjoying the view from behind? That's what happens when stubborn assholes like you get in our way. Resist and you'll see what happens. We care about the city. Give us people. You'll get them back soon. Thank you. Ah, yes. Your house is perfect. I can feel it. What exactly do you feel? Death. Death hath taken a liking to your house. She's quite fond of it. I don't know how many have died here. Her presence is strong. Who even are you? Why are you dressed like that? We are the harbingers of the new faith. The orators of the hollow doctrine. Death hath come. We wish only soothe humanity to be free us from chaos, bitterness, and Balaam. We're simply helping her draw closer. It is the only way for salvation. There is no going back. Do you want to come in or something? I need not enter. My mission is only to spread the hollow truth that brings everlasting peace. but brother requires shelter. My brothers require shelter. Death is drawn to this place. They will conduct rites for the departed. You simply need to keep them safe. Not exactly. Sounds like a tall order. It is a tall order. The road is higher. The road to higher purpose is never one easily traveled. Do you not wish for peace? A world where no one is a burden to any other? Watch over my people, and remember, if one of them dies, your house will be reduced to nothing. Alas, there's no other way. I don't like to be threatened, but I'll help. Thank you. They shall not need much time, but still watch over them. See you soon, and I'll check on them.
I've just been waiting to get the.
Keeping your distance, huh? Good. That improves your odds of survival, unless you're a visitor. Why aren't you indoors? This isn't a damn game. Some people pity the visitors, think that they, I don't know, get better. A couple of days they butcher everyone. They run off and do it all again. No justice. I don't hide. I am justice. I bring order. Let me guess. That's a broom in your hands? Haha. That's a funny way of looking at it. Sure, it's a broom. I could sweep away the filth of my bare hands, but it just makes it easier. The most effective way, though, lock them up in the house and torch it. And anyone who feels sorry for visitors might as well be one. So why are you here? Hold it. You already asked your questions, now ask mine. Are there anything going on in your... is there anything going on in your neighborhood? Any threats I should keep an eye out for? FEMA's been taking people and have no clue. I have no clue if they're coming back. They know what they're doing. They got their ways of spotting visitor signs. Why would you bring them up suspicious? I got someone to check on them. I'll be back later. You piqued my interest. Okay, so... hey, so hello, I guess, if that's better. Is this your place? I mean your house, sir? Yes, it's mine. So, can I come in, or are you just gonna leave me out here? Couldn't find a basement or any decent hiding spots, so here I am. Where are your parents? Hell if I know. Hi, princess. You need to move. You're taking up all my space on my chair. Sorry, guys. I gotta get the princess. Come on. Come on. No. Oh. Okay. Here she is, y'all. Get you untangled there. Here she is. Hell if I know. Home probably. Where else would they go? Oh. Okay, she didn't want to be with me. Or maybe they're visitors now. Would kind of suit them, huh? My mom loves sunbathing too, so yeah, probably another fun possibility. Whatever, I'm here, alright? I could use a roof over my head. Are you really gonna leave a kid out here burning in the sun with the visitors around? No way, whoa. You even have carpet, sweet, but the... whatever. Anyone else? Okay, we went on one little girl. Okay. Oh yeah, they took them.
This has been running since the beginning of time. I have not even touched it ever.
Good afternoon. You are watching the news. FEMA is currently assisting victims of the quarantine attack zone. Due to overcrowding in existing facilities, the agency has made the following decision. Evacuation residents will temporarily housed in buildings on the outskirts of cities. Fortunately, local homeowners are cooperating with FEMA and have offered shelter. As of the report, only one portion of escaped individuals have been located. Thankfully, a new identifier has been announced by the officials earlier today: bleeding gums. If individuals show this condition, come to your door. If an individual showing this condition comes to your door, do not engage. Wait for a scheduled FEMA patrol and report the suspect to relevant authorities. And remember to stay where you are and await further instructions. That's the latest for now. Next up, a special report on the new cult. The visitors aren't just hiding amongst us, they may be infiltrating our very thoughts. Multiple cities are now reporting outbreaks of organized cult activity. Charges against them include ritual sacrifice, worship of an unknown deity, and possible ties to the visitors themselves. According to new reports, the cults have taken a public stance on FEMA. What begins as a harmless evangelizing has now escalated to direct action. Some experts believe that the cult may even be responsible for the recent violent incidents of the day. Viewers urged to avoid contact with these so-called new believers. Aiding or sympathizing with any cultists may be result in arrest or charges. That's it for now. Stay tuned. Okay. There seems to be a massive. If FEMA kicks you out, they seem to be sheltering. It's a no, please. If anyone can spare some food, we need it. I'm sick of all this. I need to check you. Hurry. Fine, just hurry and get it over with, old man. Weird thing to ask. Hey, you're trying anything, but I'll bust your face in for it, for real. Okay, well, my parents cared about my teeth more than they ever cared about me. Wait, what are you doing out there alone? Well, home was cramped, loud as hell, zero comfort. I wanted out, wanted to see the world. So yeah, I grabbed a backpack, a couple sodas, a couple snacks, and this old friendship bracelet I made back in school, and I left. Parents probably didn't even notice, and not that I care. Since I just came wandering around, crashing wherever I can. But honestly, been fine so far. At least no one is on my back, and I'm my own damn boss. Photo? If you're planning to send a photo of me somewhere to help my parents track me down, you can fuck right off. Okay, good aura. Well, show me. Okay. Last test. Armpits. Nope, that's some weird shit, not doing it. That's insane. Do you even hear yourself? You're fucking nuts. Put away the... Yep. Let's call for roast. Hello, you reached food delivery. What would you like to place an order? I got kombucha now, so let me have one pack of cigarettes. Just because we've never had it, and that doesn't work. That doesn't work. I've called them before, and there's no point in calling them. So... Oh, you're still here. I thought he got took by FEMA. He did. And the other guy did. I'm gonna check in here, right? Yeah, he got took. He was gonna die. And then I got the cult members. Feed the cat. Feed the cat! He has a strange feeling you might sleep peacefully tonight. It feels that your furry friend has shared one of his lives with you to say things. Who knows, maybe death will pass your home tonight. An armed visitor hunts a group of survivors at gunpoint. He probably stumbled on them by chance. You hear snips of shouting and a crazed voice yelling. Who will survive in this new world? Not those guys. Okay, hold on. FEMA officer stands over dead dogs. One of them is jolting down on a tablet. Can a handful of people stop hordes of starving animals? Unlikely. Two female officers stand by a lamppost staring at the hanging man. Looks like they finally gotten around to the main attraction of these areas. They look clueless. They look like clueless detectives. Must be wondering how he got up there without a ladder. Hello there, delivery. Look kinda down. My coworker got taken by FEMA. Good morning. Check. Same as usual. They noticed his eyes red. God damn it. And that was it. They hauled him off, and now I don't know what happened to him or if we'll ever let him out. And what happens if my eyes go red from all the lack of sleep? They're gonna drag me off to one of those fucking quarantine zones too? Don't be stressed, you'll be fine. Fine? What is fine? Even in the middle of a cataclysm. All these visitors, the signs, the damn sun. I thought it could get worse, but... I thought it couldn't get worse, but... Every day gets fucking crazier. The next thing you know, they'll say the public's hair is a sign... the pubic hair is a sign, of being a visitor. And the world will go more bad shit. Alright, I gotta go take your order, and I'll be on my way. Have a good night. You feel that? Change is haunting you, so am I. Now one of your ilk is deathless. All because of a word. One single word. But what word is it? You know what I mean, yes? Strange thing to happen around you. I don't feel anything. Must be tough. Sounds like you need help. Why don't we try something new? A gamble of sorts. If there's at least 2 of us in your house, you'll open the door for me. Because dogs reside in their bodies now. I don't understand. It's simple. Give us a try, but first, you alone? No. Well, Well, even we are a rare sight now, let alone your kind. Locked in their walls. Change isn't the worst thing coming for you. Do you think I lead a you don't think I lead a pack, do you? There's far greater things out there. I simply follow orders. Well then, till we meet again. Hello there, trust me. Tell me, can I trust you? You're not with FEMA, are you? No, not with FEMA. Good, that means I can trust you. You see, it's standard FEMA protocol too that agents disclose their affiliation when asked. They're required to. So, if you say you're not with them, you must be telling the truth. Which means I should share something with you. What are you talking about? Brace yourself, my friends. The scales are about to fall from your eyes. Election rigged. Proof the moon landing was fake. Government mind control through the fast food, yes, really. And finally, the truth behind the potato chips. What does it mean? They're an abomination to science. Come on, I knew I could trust you. Believe me, I've seen the truth. Forget all the lies you've been told. You seem like you know what you're talking about. Hello, you have a beautiful home here. It's much more quiet out here than in the city. Everything screams. I was hoping I might be able to impose on you. Why didn't you stay home? I felt truly unwell. I'm not talking about the gangrene, alas. Each morning I wake, I lie, and wonder if I live to see the next. A tale like mine is best swallowed in one full gulp.
They cooked it the long way.
The city noise clings to me like sweat, the frenzy scrambled.
They cooked it the long way.
The desperately chasing of chance survival, but out here you made peace with what you become. I like to die here slowly once truly savor silence. Should we cut off your arm? Do you expect that to alleviate the septus?
The long
Oh my god!
way.
Where's my mozzarella sticks? Holy shit, babe.
Damn it. The long way.
I didn't think we were buying that kind of pizza.
Bro, I said family. God damn.
Oh, I smacked his butt on live. No, I do not need such kindness somehow. I feel the inevitable has been accepted readily here. That's why I came. Here I will pass into and merge into the final unknown world, and I will go gently. I would, but there's cultists already. You should leave. Yeah, I'm sorry, and I'm... Hey, pal. Listen, I'm mighty knee-deep in some shit right now. Mind if I sort of laid low for a bit? What happened? Where do I start? I'm a cabbie, right? So I was driving with this passenger, and then, you know how it goes. Turns out he wasn't who he says he was, and now he's not here, and neither is my car. What happened?
You go fucking hate them, bro.
What?
They hate you ranch.
Where? I just want my mozzarella sticks now. This damn FEMA ass has jacked my ride. So I was driving this fair, right? This is it. Oh, they're all cold now.
But I was 6, not really yet.
But I noticed his teeth were too white, like way too white, you know? So I kind of snuck over him to FEMA, and they weren't exactly gonna let him skedaddle. At first, they praised me, good job, citizen. Help us help you, yada yada yada. But then jackasses dragged me away from my car, and turns out they wanted to put me in the slammer too. So I cracked one in the head with a bottle and stashed it in my coat and liked it. Blink and they'll snatch you.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Good afternoon, now for the news. The situation in the city is gradually stabilizing, but the fugitives still remain at large. Meanwhile, corpse disposal operations have resumed, though new challenges have emerged. According to the latest report, packs of stray dogs are now roaming the street. FEMA has deployed a team to address the threat. The agency has also announced a new identifying sign for potential dangerous individuals, skin irritation. The investigation into the attack is still ongoing. Whether the attacker acted alone still remains unclear. However, there is no doubt that FEMA will contain both this and the ongoing visitor threat. If you have any questions about the recognizing visitors, the FEMA hotline is open on. As always, stay where you are and await further instruction. That's the latest for now. Up next, report on unfolding situation at the equilateral belt. Are you still streaming?
Mm-hmm.
Troubling news from countries in the equator region tonight. Widespread wildfires, extreme heats, and droughts are devastating multiple nations. Recent reports indicate temperatures are so high within the ground, even enough to cause third-degree burns. The death toll remains unknown, and evacuation is currently impossible. Our government has so far been unable to establish communication with authorities in affected regions. However, once conditions allow, FEMA officers will be deployed to access with disaster relief. That's the latest for now. Stay tuned for updates. Mm-hmm. avoid. The cultists. Don't be shy, man. Go on, ask. You still think FEMA's coming after you? I really hope not, you know? Yeah, I kind of messed up. Mm. Like, go really fast when I do the radio. I'm gonna take a break off these mozzarella sticks so I can pick it. Okay. Yeah, I messed up heading to FEMA like that. Okay. I get the strat. Okay. I kind of messed up heading to, you know, to FEMA like that. You should know they should have known they tried to snatch me too. Figured they just take a passenger and leave me be. Instead, they took my car and damn near shot me. But think about it, man. What else was I supposed to do? The guy was a visitor. And if he was human, hey man, don't say that, man. I ain't exactly feeling too swell about this happening, alright? Man, I miss the days where you could just sit behind the wheel and not think about nothing. Now with these visitors, how maybe the next passenger will decide to put a bullet in you. Okay, we need to check you. Photo. He's pretty good aura. What'd you say? So what'd you see? Probably just me, huh? Nothing special, I'm sure. I used to keep photos of me with my pops in the cab. Now the only one taking pictures of me are the feds. And you. Leave it alone. Yeah. This guy was interesting. Got something to share? What are those papers? You should not believe what's in these files, seriously. You would not believe what's in these files, seriously. Seriously, some of it's actually pretty darn fascinating. Take out this one, for instance. This theory is especially curious. It claims visitors aren't actually real, and they're part of a secret government plan to prune the population. Quite a compelling read. And oddly, it kind of makes sense if you're really thinking about it. Now consider overpopulation is a known problem, yes. Simply, it's a truth of our society. Suppose this is what the government decides to handle it. We can test you. Photo. Ah, very pure. Very pure. Photos can't be trusted. They can be altered, manipulated, erased, but this moment cannot be tampered with. Okay. I believe both those guys. I got a good amount of people in here. Obviously with cultists. Maybe we'll just talk to one of them. Who are you? Lost souls, just like the countless others who walk this brightened earth. We yearn for peace, for stillness internal, and we have found the path to her death. Why do they tremble before her? Or is it truly unknown for what they fear, or lashing of dogma burn into their souls? For millennia we crawled at the veil seeking life's meaning, and lo, its answer was laughably simple. Death is our purpose, and we are her followers. A photo, if that's what your eyes. Leave it alone. Yeah, pretty good. Pretty alright. I can't. Did he come with the cigarettes? He did. What does a cigarette do? Let's call them so they know we want. Okay. The cigarettes just make my teeth like fully restores, but costs one. Ah. Don't use. Actually use, yeah. Because we're gonna... Eyes. I shouldn't drink all that caffeinated crap. Ears. Ears look fine. What kind of report was that anyways? Armpit. Skin irritation, but hair. What was that? Looks like a rash. Where's the fungus? Clean up. Because I have a feeling that guy's gonna come. And if I know right... See, what are these? I don't know what this is for. Even now. Like... Is something gonna crawl out of here? Because they're from underground. Okay, it's a new day, right? No. Okay. Okay, we've done everything we can do. Sleep. Oh, princess, so cute. Okay. The whole group is dead. Hungry dogs tear through their remains. Spent shells are scattered near the bodies. The hunter must have killed them and took them as trophies. The madness out here has gone too far. The bloom and seed. Cultists pile firewood into a huge heap. What are they? Are they planning to burn something? Their plan will likely reveal itself soon. But until then, how many innocent lives will be lost to the cost? On the road stands a crazed man. He holds gas and a Molotov cocktail. Is he planning to burn down the whole village? Does he not know there's people in quarantine? Hello there, we need more people. The only way to avoid catastrophe. What catastrophe? Where are the people you took? Cut the bullshit. The world is about to end. Keep playing games, and we'll take everyone in this house. What's it gonna take to fix all this? What the fuck is the point of your agency if nothing's Your doing's working. I'm out of patience. I'm not arguing with you. Either we break the door down and clear out the whole rat's nest, or you hand over people now. You're not the first to try to resist us. We've dealt with them. We've dealt with you too. Good, I never want to see you again. Feelings mutual. No, he was cool. She was like, good. Have a nice night. What's not always? How are my flaw? No, they're still alive. Thank you for all you've done. I'm sure you're tired too of all this noise. These oppressive times, the confusion. Death spoke to me not too long ago. She hopes to meet you when the time comes. She may offer you a place to hide from everything, even from the end itself. But I'm not sure myself what that means yet. But it does sound tempting, yes. I'm back. Tried to find the person I mentioned, no luck. But went through a few houses, and this place is crawling with visitors. Did FEMA give up on this town, or just this block? How do you spot a visitor? Same way you do, I'll bet. The TV and the radio spells it out for us. There's one sign enough to put them all down. Don't hesitate for a second. Since I'm here, tell me, do you know a stocky guy who wears the blue? Oh. His wife. Well, fuck the wife. His house burned down. I haven't seen him since. Show me you're not one of them. Any part of you will do. You've got a gun, fuck if I care. We'll both go down shooting then. Show teeth. Open wider, come on, don't shoot yourself. Clear. Shame, really. You live for now, but I see something eventually slightly off about... Something even slightly off about you. I'm putting one right in between your ears. Shit. I don't even have time for this. I got something to check on later. Okay. No one else is coming. Okay. Good afternoon. You're watching the news. The situation in the city remains unstable, and the recent lockdown still remains in place. However, a new threat has emerged. Members of a cult that have been slightly on the outskirts of the city. Some suggest that they may be preparing a ritual which appears to involve open flames. FEMA believes that groups may be directly involved in recent attacks of quarantine zones. Unfortunately, due to ongoing situations, neither FEMA or the military can spare a dedicated task force at this time. If any cult members approach your home, call a FEMA hotline to assist in these troubled times. The agency is now open to identifying a sign. Fungal growth underneath the arm area. As always, stay where you are and await further instructions. Latest for now. Up next, an update on the condition at the poles. The sun strikes again. Scientists have released troubling news projections on their globe's climate. If the current heat waves does not subside, meltwaters from polar ice caps will lead to catastrophic flooding. Research continues to investigate the cause of the ongoing climate abnormally, but there is no answers thus far. That's it for now. Stay tuned. Okay. So you said like go really fast. Living conditions. Meow. Pet the cat. Pet the cat. Don't be shy, go on. How long have you been driving a cab? Yeah, it's been a while, you know. These days aren't working for no firm. I'm my own boss. FEMA doesn't exactly let civilians move around freely, but this mess will end someday, right? And money is always good to have. Folks pay real good for risky rides. And driving nights kind of bring back memories of when I was a kid, you know. I became a cabbie because of my pops wanting to drive on his tracks if he wanted to get at me. But I don't want to end up on this side of the road. Nobody give a damn like my old man. I'm just hoping my luck hasn't run out yet. Armpits, nothing special about them. Yep. Except when I drive for too long, my shoulders ache, you know. Sometimes I can't even lift my arms, but hey, I'm used to it, especially now. Hey man, I don't... Teeth. I know mine's even whitening when I was a kid. Ooh. My folks used to tell me my smile was the first thing people would say. See, first impressions after all. Hey man, I ain't crazy. I just... Something that sucks about me since that moment. My teeth are kind of remind me of somebody, you know, about somebody. Just listen, I'm just saying, my pops crossed paths with him once. You're probably wondering why I bleached my teeth, right? Maybe so I can look like somebody else, but not a visitor, you know, just like how you get me. Anyway, there was this one local big shot in the cab once everyone know him, even a scrappy little kid like me. On the surface, he looked normal, but then his smile was porcelain as white. My man made a bad call that night. We paid for it. Lived more like rats. No home, no money, no nothing. The bodies of those who were hiding in your neighbor's basement burnt under the midday sun. The dogs feeding on them have fled, scared perhaps? What if they ran from FEMA, but something worse? What if they didn't run from FEMA, but something worse? Reconciliation Day. Cultists are tied up on the bonfire site. Did they decide to sacrifice themselves? The thought twists your mind. Fear of death has clouded all reason. People are willing to do the unspeakable. When this kind of madness happens only after a few weeks, it's terrifying to imagine what could come next. Brain houses blaze bright. Screams echo into the distance. You know, that madman is all behind this. Could your house be next? Will he come tomorrow? Next week? You'll likely meet that lunatic face to face in only a matter of time. Hey there. Hi there, princess. Can you say hi to all the people in chat? Say hello. And that's good to know. Go ahead. Sorry, I'm kind of nervous staying at the hotel, but decided to take a walk. I'm scared to go back. Can I stay here until then? Why can't you just go back? I don't like it. Rather find another place. There's a girl in a raincoat there. She scares me, teehee. I can't prove it, I don't know, but I think she's a visitor. FEMA came, and then they went gone. Why don't you go to your relatives? I'm kinda on... I was kinda, accident. Oops, and here I am. They helped me out once, but they don't give a shit. So, I don't really fancy going back for round 2, teehee. I'd rather go back to the hotel. So you think I'm crazy too? A little fucky what? You're no better than those torturers in lab coats. See where that gets you, mark my words, teehee. They told me that this would be our last chat. Everything is coming to an end. Either by our hands or your hands. What's coming to an end? Can't say. Funny how you feel nothing at all. Don't worry, we can help. Why do you keep coming here? Only now you just thought to ask that. Have you considered you were chosen? Ha ha ha. They sent me for a reason to change something. But the outcome's always the same. You'll die. If not today, then tomorrow. If not tomorrow, then later. You will disappear, but for now. Have you let any of us in? Why so tense? Clinging to life like that. What's left matters now. You're all alone now, so... You alone? I'm not alone. So, you are ready. Do you feel fear? Yes. Still can't take matters into your own hands. That's why I'm here. Death no longer speaks to me. So, that's how the world ends, bang. Well, not with a bang, but a whimper. Oh, but everything's just fine with you, isn't it? Your flock are fine. Yes, as they should be. Her razor. Her gaze is still upon us. I shall not linger. I shall be moving now. So what's the deal with this death of yours? The day of her arrival is nigh. I can feel it, yes. There's no... It's of no context if we don't fully understand what we are here summoned. What truly matters is this: we are all tired, yet thought of eternal nothingness terrifies us. The concept of afterlife is a hollow dream promised by false religions. The cycle of rebirth? Little more than endless torment with short breaks in between. But death herself, she may spare us from the most terrible fate of all, the void. We have no choice but to keep calling to her. Leave me alone, or this isn't a daycare. Both are going to make him mad. But which is worse? Leave me alone. Very well. You've done enough. I shall take them with me. With gratitude, regardlessness. As a token of gratitude, I offer you salvation. Join our rites, find peace. Come, brother. Hold hands as we must march to death. Very well. If that's your choice, so it be. Death will claim her due. What has needed to be done is done. Farewell. You're a bold one. Hey, why so rude? I haven't done anything wrong and you just drop the judgment look if that's what's going on here. That way I look doesn't mean anything. I don't wish harm on anyone. I just hope you're not the one to judge. You think it's gonna be any better in here? Sure. I'm gonna skip through the formalities and get straight to the point. The air cools off at night here. And no one's glued to the news 24/7. Not sure if you got power, but if not, all the better. TV doesn't make anything easier anyways. The worst part of hearing another report is realizing you got to multiply the horrors by 5, maybe even 10. Oh look, the jaundice slob is here. It's a long story, and I'm not gonna dump it on you. But you won't see us in the same room together. Well, there's still time to find another option to bad assholes get all the luck. Damn. It's boiling out here. Boiling, I tell you. Middle of the night. It still feels like I'm stuck in the oven. Maybe a little cooler, yes, but the air's thick as. I can't breathe. You got a bathroom? I need my bathroom. Seriously, boy, I don't feel well. I need cold water now. I dragged myself all the way here. And for what? An insolent upstart to turn away an important man. I used to run this shit show. I was the minister. Come on, can I make your while? You can let me in, and this will all be over. I'll see you're compensated. And, well, might I add it? Splendid, you won't regret this. Once this whole mess is over, I'll see you are set up appropriately. Think that's it? Okay. Smells like someone died tonight. Oh no. Breaking news: conditions in the city show no signs of stabilizing. The disaster continues to worsen, with glaciers melting, sea levels are rising at an alarming rate. Coastal areas across the globe include many major cities that are at risk of severe flooding. Several lakes have known to be contaminated with radiation have also begun to evaporate, with scientists worldwide warning that this can result in toxic rainfall. If you hear thunder, seek cover immediately to protect yourself from exposure. Unfortunately, the city continues to remain under lockdown, and FEMA has not yet captured all fugitives and has now announced a new sign for identifying the visitors: rapid pupil movement. Emergency broadcast. We interrupt this report due to the risk of an attacker in our studio. If you have a question about identifying visitors, call the end of broadcast. Okay. Cold water. That's more like it. You feel any better? Yes, much better. Although, I'm getting a little peckish. You got anything wet to whistle? No. What do you mean? No. Thank you. Can't be bought. Everything's for sale. Love things, people. Money ruins everything. And me, well, I'm the minister, huh? Find out what you're right, you'll regret it. I guess. We'll find fuck about if this nightmare ends anymore, shoot him. Oh, it isn't worse than this. Jar of kombucha, please. Thank you, and your order has been accepted. Please expect your delivery tomorrow night. Pet the cat. Huh? What the hell? I'm the cat. What does this mean? It's me! Guys, am I gonna die? Nothing remains but the buried bodies. Only a strange shapely man looks like a sledge. You wonder if something melted in the flesh and bones before swallowing the remains. If prayers mean anything, your creatures will stay in the shadows. You fear your mind won't survive by seeing such a monster. Guys, I'm scared. FEMA officers surround the burned bodies. They document the cultist deaths. Faces frozen in terror, agony, as in if they saw something horrible before dying. I'm about to see some shit. Ooh. Every nearby house is in ruins. Your home is the last one standing. No one is left to shield you from the madman's ire. Whatever happens will happen to you too. Soon. Okay. I'm back. Not sure why the hell I bothered. If my brethren haven't been so gutless, maybe he could have kept his wife and kids safe. Who knows where the brat is? You want to find her? No point of looking, waste of time. If my brother had a spine, maybe there'd still be a chance. But now, I don't care anymore. I'm done with that. There's this family on the edge of town, barricaded in, dad holding the door, but the wife was showing signs. He pleaded with me, she's my wife, don't hurt her. The visitor started climbing onto the roof. The idiot finally opened the door and let her in. So I did what he couldn't. I killed her, and then him. The kids got away in the neighborhood somehow. Then FEMA rolled up talking about cleanup. Told him not to worry, it was already done. They laughed and said I should sign up. Fuck that. All they do is drag folks away, and the visitors are still fucking here. Anyways, enough talk. I'm testing you. Show me you're not one of them. Hands. Well, don't move. I won't bite unless I have to. Dirty or clean doesn't mean shit to me. Visitors blend in just fine either way. I don't got this time right here. I'm done here. You won't see me again. Enjoy what's left. Delivery. What happened to you? My friend got killed. So that was the first time I actually got past that guy. He was the reason I hit the first ending, so... Good thing he came with the kombucha. I'm a save right now. My friend got killed. He went to drop off an owner and the homeowner. People have lost their fucking minds. Why the hell would that asshole think a regular delivery driver is so dangerous? Why kill him? What the fuck for? I'm sorry. Sorry. Remember when I said being a delivery guy helps me take my mind off stuff? Feels like that's not working anymore. I didn't even know you could dig. I kept searching grime. I kept seeing tired, grim, bitter faces Plus those endless morning checkups with FIFA. Staff pointing their guns at us, this whole mess. I'm sick of all of this. I just want it to be over. Alright, take your stuff, I'm gone. Here you go. Have a good night. What's wrong with you? The man looks at you, raises his eyebrows. He's unable to answer. Did someone sew your mouth shut? He mumbles something and waves his arms around. He can't be sure, but his cheeks seem wet with tears. He nods. Good day, homeowner. Are you renting out rooms here? Something like that. Rather vague answer. Well, I suppose we can finalize the agreement on another day. Backdated appropriately, of course. Although, in lieu of formal contract, how much do you charge per night? Pay what you want if you feel you have to. Excuse me? Do I look like I need a favor? Unbelievable. To think a member would respect a rental institution would turn their nose. To think a member of the respectable rental institution would turn their nose up at good money. Fine, we'll settle this properly later with a full legal contract. Come in. Thank you, homeowner. We can discuss the rental terms in full detail later. Anyone? Anyone else? Okay, are the doors back up? No. See, this is like, I don't like that. It's just fun. So you can dig. Okay. No one's left. Breaking news. FEMA has just arrested a majority of government officials. The agency reports that some members of the administration were identified as visitors. With the ministry no longer available to function, FEMA will assure the role of interim government. In addition, one moment. Just in from FEMA, fugitives have broken through the citywide lockdown. We repeat, fugitives have broke through and now are at large. Barricade your windows and lock your doors. Await further instructions and stay inside. End of broadcast. You can if you make the right choices. This game has a lot. Okay, all the doors. Woo! So, do you need like a shovel? Or with your fingernails? Oh shit. I was all alone. So you cut the stitches off your mouth. I can't. Are you getting what I'm saying? I've had him before. I don't think it's him. What world? What now? Isn't it obvious we've yet to finalize an appropriate rental agreement? And how do I do that exactly? Do you mean to tell me you don't even have the requisite paperwork on hand? Then I suggest you find a notary and procure them. Tisk, honestly. Are you serious? Where am I supposed to find a notary now? You do know how to use a map, don't you? It isn't that complicated. And again, I must insist, use sir when you address me with due respect. Whatever you say. You're doing this on purpose, aren't you? You could at least pretend to be cooperative. Photo. This looks like right. Like whatever. I've only been like killing them if they have a bunch of circles. This looks weird. Leave alone. No. Armpits. Have hair. Also, now I'm a visitor because you dislike my sequence of sweating. Check your eyes. Leave alone. You're fine. We need to back up and okay. Ooh. Subjects. Hi, kitty cat. Photo. Like, if it's just one, I don't think this is like. I mean, that's obvious. These dots are. I think these dots are like his scars, kinda. I think they're both fine. I think they're fine.
Oh yeah, because I did.
You've reached for yeah. Okay. Can't really do anything else. So. Okay. I'm like, there's no time for this today. What are we doing? Guys. Fuck. It might be a bad idea to save now, but I was supposed to save the other day. I should board them up. Is it because they're saying, like, we can't look out the windows? Yeah. No, I meant to do it before. But... oh. Gotta defend myself any way I can. I thought eventually you can make him do it. I haven't really looked into this game too much. This is kind of one of my first actual non-playthroughs. Oh. Right down to the silver with other survivors. It's cooler down there, but the air feels heavily on ease. Your rations carefully. If you ration carefully, your food store. Okay. You seal the door and no one will be able to get in now. If you keep track of the days by marking the wall, waiting for the end drags on nearly 2 months. Some hope of the sun will finally burn the ground to ash or fade into darkness. Others see. Digging out of the inevitable is more painful than the swift end. No one. One day you catch an announcement on the radio. Solar activity is fading. Scientists are predicting that it will be safe for you to go outside a few hours at a time. You feel disappointment? You realize you'll live through this year after all. But then what? Will next ever be the last? The thought of waiting on the end suffocates the burden. But at least one of them, other me. Who knows? Maybe there's still a decade left ahead of you. So that was just surviving all the nights. Okay. Yeah, that's probably a bad place to, like... Okay. Skip. There, yeah. Unless, like, there's, like, a cool... Technically, you can get a 4th. Oh, okay. So, max days is 14. There's 3 different endings on day 14. Technically, you can get a 4th. Also, you can see what endings you unlocked. Yeah, so let me show you, because I showed them in the beginning of... So this is the new one, right? That we just got right now. The basement became a universe. Windows bricked shut. Voices merged with the tickling clock, and the sun fades, but torment does not end so gently. That's one of them. I got this one where I let him in, the visitor. And then this one was where me and the hunter guy. Yeah. So I still have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Still have 8 more endings. Have I, like, seen all the people yet? No, I still have, like, a few people I haven't seen. Yeah. So I'm literally going through this blind. So I don't know how to get the endings, like the other endings. I'm assuming it's, like, how you, like, I guess letting the visitors in, because I was mostly trying to get, like, humans. Or I don't know. See, this is the point where, like, I want to watch a video. Murder ending, kill 3 or 4 innocent. So just go crazy. Also, the wire mouth guy is always innocent. That's what I was thinking, because when I was playing on my own, the cultist as well. Yeah, I thought the cultist would, like, I don't know. I don't know what the cultist did. I know, like, he told me, like, if I wanted to, go with them, I could, but...
Charlotte?
The wire guy's always good. It's just whenever I was playing on my own, this guy, yeah. Whenever I was playing on my own, I would get him and then FEMA would take him. So there has to be like an ending with like FEMA involved. Yeah, so you could have had that ending. There is a FEMA ending. I'm probably gonna continue playing this more and more, but I have live. Well, I started live. Yeah, almost 4 hours. I think it's about time I get off. But that was a good ending for today. It's a new ending. I will be playing this more. You don't have to argue with them. Call them daily and tell them the suspicious transmissions with the ear test. Use the FEMA slips. Those will give you the FEMA ending. Okay. See, you are spending some ball knowledge on me. But I am gonna have to end live now. I do plan on playing this probably tomorrow, to be honest. I've just been on here for almost 4 hours. Time for me to like actually eat pizza and go to bed. Okay. Thank you so much for watching. Ending your stream is a visitor activity. Oh, I guess. Issues FEMA slip. That's so funny. I'm sorry, but come back tomorrow. Subscribe to the Twitch channel. You'll get notifications letting you know when I go live next. Okay. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you probably tomorrow.